So yeah, I mean, this is a portion of my quiver for pipe, but of these four, I mean, it kind of covers like what I'd ride between it being on the small side and on the bigger side. That's a 6.8, that's a 6.6, this is a 6.4, and that's a 6.2. I'm pretty excited about all these boards, actually. That's why I chose them. It just depends on how big it is, but I've had a couple boards like that one, and they're all really good. That one's a 6.8. It's got this kind of trippy concave deck, and it's pretty thick, but the rail's like real pinch, so it's kind of designed to be like a bigger board, maybe like a 7.0, but kind of fit down into 6.8. I actually had one of Kelly's old boards that was really similar to that, and then I really liked it for pipe, so I've kind of recreated it several times over. And I have another one just like it that's really old and beat up that, I don't know, I'll probably either ride that one or this one. And then this 6.6 is, it's kind of the same idea. It's a different rocker. That one's a Proton rocker, but we chopped like 2 inches off the nose and 1 inch off the tail to kind of flatten it and put some more volume forward. That one actually has kind of this cool beak nose on it. And yeah, same idea as that, just kind of hiding foam, get a little more paddle power, but fit it into a shorter board. So that's kind of what I'd ride if it's like 6 feet, 8 feet. And then that's kind of the board I'd ride, like 8 feet and up. And then if it's really big and west, I'll go up to like a, I don't know, 7.0 maybe. Well, yeah, this is, I mean, it's, as you can see, like it's kind of the wide points a little bit forward, the tail's super pulled in, and it's really thick like in the center, but then it's scooped out with the concave deck, and then the rail's real pinch. So the idea is that you get that really good paddle power, and then the rail still bites in the wave, pulled in tail, so you can take off real late and go fast and make big barrels when pipeline's firing. I mean, the biggest difference for pipe is really like, you just need to be able to catch the wave and then figure the rest out from there. I don't know, at least for me, that's always my struggle. I'm short and have short arms and can't paddle as well as Owen and some of the other guys. So I'm always trying to get a little bit more foam in the center of my boards to paddle well and then keep the rail down. But I like the concave deck, kind of scoops it out a little bit and makes you feel real solid on the wave. Yeah, I caught one wave on this board last year. It's a copy of another board just like it, but yeah, I caught one really big backdoor wave on it and didn't make it and hit my knee on the reef, but it wasn't the board's fault, so the board felt really good. For me, it's pretty similar to surfing chopes or something. Chopes is real perfect though, and you don't have to cover the space in the lineup that you have to at pipe. I feel like here the wave's moving in and out and left to right a little bit more, and you obviously have to kind of accommodate going right at backdoor or left at pipe. So all those factors go into picking a board for pipe, whereas chopes is pretty straightforward. It's kind of one takeoff spot and it's real clean a lot, and you know, there's no right, so it's easier to pick a board for that. Here sometimes I'm like, oh, do I want the extra length to go left, but then what if I want to go right? So it's kind of finding a board that works for all those things in a heat. Like if you're going free surfing, sometimes we're like, oh, I'm just gonna go surf backdoor, and I'll pick my favorite board for surfing backdoor, and then if it's just pipe, I'll pick my favorite board for pipe. But in a heat, you kind of have to be versatile. So yeah, I don't know, that's kind of the things that I think of before I paddle out at pipe, I guess.